Hello and welcome back to Goldborn. Last time, we basically finished everything up that we needed to do in the first sort of phase of our fortress, and now we are working on, now we're sort of working on production and everything else. We also got a forgotten beast last time, giant fireball with a poisonous sting, apparently, and we're just going to leave him in the, we're just going to leave him. But now we have a reason to sort of... We also need to start making booze. So, fruit, plants, get to brewing. So we'll be able to start stocking up. We got 700 meals. That's not bad. It is winter, so probably need to worry about that a little bit. First year's kind of going all right, though. Now, I have a couple options of what I can do, what I should do next, things like that. Obviously, we're going to get a ton more stone than we're going to need, so we're actually going to need to either destroy the stone or find things to do with it. And we have a couple options of what we can do, and I'll show them off now, basically. So, you may recall that I built a dumping stockpile, like right here. And the reason I did that is so you go into your stocks and you go into enhanced view, which looks like this, and immediately it sort of looks horrifying because it kind of is. If anyone ever watches that, if everyone out there watches this, and I don't know if you ever will, but you build like, I don't know, like what do you call them? Add-ons for Dwarf Fortress. Something that could make it easier to browse through all of the items in your fort would be super useful. We're going to start with searching, and the reason we're going to search that is we're going to look up rings. Now, it's going to give us a couple things. This brings up this, and obviously this gives us a couple options. So, when you bring this up, it's going to sort it by quality. So, for example, we have 11 normal quality granite rings. We have 3 of them which are well crafted, and 3 which are superior crafted. This right here means that 3 of those have been owned, and some of them are in the inventories of our dwarves. So, now, let's see, dumping is... You tell them all to dump those. And actually what I should do is I should remove zone and make this a 1x1 dumping zone. Now, there's a reason why I'm doing this. So, the dwarves are going to move and dump all of the stuff that I just built right here. And there's a reason for that, because you'll see these are on the ground, and as soon as they're put on the ground, they are now forbidden. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means the dwarves will not pick them up, obviously. But what we're going to do, as soon as they're done dumping everything, is we're going to go over and select it, and there's a df hack command that you can use. If I remember the right command. Actually, we can auto dump it technically. Yeah. So let's just do auto dump. Alright, so that moved all of the stuff that we could move over here. And what that's going to do, we can now do, and we're going to take advantage of this later when our caves are filled with useless garbage. But for now, what we're going to do is, now that everything has been dumped there, essentially, we need to do, yeah, so auto dump, destroy here. Oh, what? Oh, I'm stupid. We need to remark it all first. So now it's all marked. Why isn't it working? It's not as easy as I thought it was. This worked last time I did it. So I'm trying to figure out why it's not working. Nothing like, what's the word? What's the word when you bug fix while you're doing something at the time? I forget the word. I'm bad at remembering words when I need to. Let's see. Well, there's an easier way to do this. Never mind. We're gonna do this the easier way. What we're gonna do. I have an easier way of doing this. So let's go down. Well, no, here. Let's go here. Let's dig ourselves out a. Is it 1, 2? Yeah. Dig ourselves out a pit. You might be saying, why are we digging out a pit? Well, because we're going to use the old tried and true method of building ourselves a bridge. I would say, why are we building a bridge? I think we could do a 1x1 bridge if we really wanted to, but we're not going to. Alright, so it's going to raise this way. Put it right there in the corner so we can't stupidly do anything we're not supposed to. Guess we'll build it out of bricks. Why not? Or blocks, not bricks. We also need to build a lever, which we'll build, I guess. Yeah, let's build a one away from it. Okay. So there's a reason why we're doing this. Because we're going to use the old tried and true method of what has been colloquially what's been commonly called the Dwarven Atom Smasher. I was saying, what's a Dwarven Atom Smasher? Well, it's very interesting. See, anything that goes under a bridge in Dwarf Fortress is instantly destroyed. Why? I don't know. It's unclear. So anything that's now under that 3x3 area I just mentioned will utterly be destroyed. So we're going to remove this area. Move that. So it's no longer a dump. And instead, we're going to move it under here. Create a 3x3 area. And that's our new garbage dump. Now, what does that mean? Well, so now, so I click there. And we open up this again. Clear that out. Auto dump. Why is nothing dumped? Oh, because they're all forbidden. I'm stupid. See, this is the problem with... No, wait, no. No. Nope. It's a good thing we work out the kinks now, because otherwise we're going to be here a while. If we didn't work out the kinks now, we would be in a lot of trouble later when we need to do this for 5,000 items. Okay, so... Well, they are now all here. And now, if I tell... Pull it. So now they're going to pull the lever. And they're all gone. Now they've been deleted from the game, essentially. They're all destroyed and never to be come back. So... This will prevent lots and lots of items being sort of overtaking your fort. So it's one way of dealing with the problems that you have without, necessarily needing to deal with the problems, if that makes sense. I guess we'll gather more plants again. Again, stocking up now so we don't have to do it later. There's a lot of stuff we're going to need to do later, but for now that's an easy sort of fix, I guess. We should also probably build toys for the tots, I guess. They do sort of need some of them, even their bad toys. Even if they're terrible toys, some toys for the children will help them learn valuable dwarven life skills. Remember, play is important. Play is important for children. Dwarves are smart. They don't teach their kids, calculus and stuff. They teach their kids how to do things like forge and, how to stab goblins and other important life skills, which we should also probably learn. Is that a dog walking around? Why is there a dog running around? Dog's not supposed to be running around. You're back to horse. So we got some puppies. Okay, we got plenty of puppies, so we can actually probably I think you just got out. Okay, we need iron chains. We need 2 of those. Let's forge some iron chains. Oh good, the Grundles are fighting the giant flame blob. Now you might say, why are we making iron chains? Well, because now we're going to go up here and build, what's it, restraints, I think they are? Yeah. So we're going to build some restraints. Technically we could have used ropes, but I prefer to use chains because they're more durable. Now, why are we building the chains? Well, it's very simple actually. Because what we're going to do is we're going to assign an animal to the chain. And we're going to assign the male war dogs. Because we also have puppies. Technically we could assign cats to it, I guess. I guess we could assign cats. I don't know how many cats we have. How many kittens we got? We got lots of weasels. I guess we could assign a couple of the cats. Now you're only going to want to assign males. I think we actually want to assign the war dogs. War dogs have higher stats, I think. But the main is you don't want to train. You don't want to. What you don't want is you never want to put females outside. The reason is actually kind of simple. If you set, say, like a female war dog outside, what it will do is, if it has kids or if it has, puppies, the puppies will sit around with the mother, obviously, and that's a problem because obviously if you have a bunch of puppies outside, they're just going to get slaughtered when enemies come to kill the war dog. Well, you use them essentially as bait. Use them essentially as bait to prevent all of the problems of the world. Although I guess that's not true. I guess what we're actually doing is we're using them as what's the word? Decoys, I guess. Decoys, so that the goblins will kill them first, and we can seal ourselves inside and not have to worry about it. Production or protection, not production. One of those words. Words are hard. We're dwarves. We don't need words. Words are for elves. All right, so we need to do something about all this stone, I guess. Make some more rock rings. So we're like, I don't know, 40 rock rings. Make them out of chert. A whole bunch of chert rings we don't need. Yeah, so make a whole bunch of chert rings we don't need. And then once that's over with, we'll hopefully have some higher level, so like this guy, he's a legendary miner already. He's a dabbling stone grafter. So he's slowly but surely learning how to stonecraft. So these guys are pretty terrible, but they will learn overall eventually how to be better stonecrafters. Oh, see, he's already made a masterpiece. So he's made a masterpiece stone ring. We're gonna keep those. We're gonna keep all the masterpieces. Also probably need to teach them how to make like chairs and stuff. At some point we need to like get rid of all the terrible chairs, but actually I should probably just have them making chairs. Now that I think about it, I should probably just be like, you need to make chairs, guys, and use them so they can learn how to make masterpiece stuff, so we can have a dining room that's filled with masterpieces. Enhanced view, search, ring. Alright. Dump that. Keep the masterful one. Dump the other ones. These are forbidden. Why are these forbidden? No more forbidden. They are going to be dumped. Why are these dumped? Alright, so those are forbidden. Everything else except for the masterpiece one that we made. So here, this auto dump. All of our rings that we don't need. Pull, pull. Oops, I pulled it too. Weird thing, if you pull it too fast, it kind of glitches out. Okay, guys. There you go. Alright, so now they're gone, I think. Stocks, hands to you, ring. Yeah, okay. So that's done. So that's basically what we're going to be doing for a very long time, to both get rid of a bunch of our stone and to train our guys so we're not covered in items that we don't need that will slow down our FPS. So, rock thrones. We're going to start building chairs. So many chairs. Let's build like 30 chairs. Let's build them out of chert. So we're going to have masterful stone crafters. And obviously any masterworks that they manage to build, we will use as... okay, we don't want them cooking the wine. Let's not cook the booze. We need the booze. I'm not sure why the booze is set automatically to be cooked. I feel like that should be like seeds and not... Like, they should not be cooking like the booze unless we're in really dangerous territory, which we're not. Now, you might be going, why am I digging all this out? Well, it's basically, it's not that complicated. It really is, I'm just prospecting. That's really it. All I'm doing is prospecting, essentially. Both to get more stone and to see what metals we have lying around. Both of which are probably good, but for now this will be a good way to get our miners up and running. And get some, rudimentary stuff going. Oh, that's the masons. I forgot about the masons. Okay, we still got that. Okay, the Forgotten Beast is still fighting. That's great. Alright, filled up the chert throne. Alright, so... let's go here. Actually, stocks, enhanced view, throne. They're all bad. That's wonderful. I wonder if this is going to dump the ones that are in my, this is going to dump the ones in my, dining room. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Experiment. Could not move item. Why not? Pull the lever. Pull the lever. Yeah, so that removed the... okay, so the ones that it couldn't remove are the ones that are in my dining room and are already built. So, if I did that right... If I did this right... hands to you... Okay, these are... They shouldn't be forbidden, because I know exactly where they are. So, obviously... I don't think you can forbid these anyway, so that's not a huge deal. But we're going to replace all those anyway once we build some more. But I guess this is not stone crafting, it's masonry. Oh, rock thrones. Rock thrones, build another 30 of them. Let's build, I don't know. Build them out of gabbro so we're not confusing them again. So, yeah. This is all, working exactly as it should, as far as I'm aware. Kind of want to check to see there you are. What do you do for a living? You're a legendary miner. You're a skilled mason. That's good. What about you? You're a proficient mason. So we're getting our guys some skills, other than mining, essentially. I'll have to periodically check this to make sure my dwarves are not cooking all of my booze. But you may notice that there's a bunch of different kinds of booze, and that's important. Dwarves don't like drinking only one kind of booze. They get kind of cranky. And cranky dwarves tend to tantrum, and we don't want that. So we want to do everything in our power to keep our dwarves nice and happy. Keep them nice and happy and only fighting when we want them to fight, and occasionally only punching, you know, kobolds and stuff. We don't want them punching each other, unless it's hilarious, in which case they're totally allowed to punch each other, but by and large we don't want them fighting, if we can avoid it. Gather some more plants. I mean, obviously at some point this is going to become no longer necessary. We will no longer need to gather plants because we'll have enough seeds that we'll be able to just, you know, we'll have enough seeds that we won't need to do this anymore. Dogs are doing good. I'm building thrones. Obviously they're not very good, but hey. Oh good, he made a masterpiece Gabbro throne. Awesome. So we have at least one masterpiece. Alright. So stocks and throne. Actually, you need to wait because they're being hauled. So the ones that say job mean that they are being hauled and we need to deal with them. So hopefully that's done now. Stocks against you. Throne. There's still a few. Okay, come on, finish up. Finish up hauling all this crap we don't need. It looks like we need bins though. Also need barrels. Cancels job lost. How did you lose doing your job? Did we run out of stuff? I think we ran out of... No? No, we didn't. How did you lose a job item for cooking? It's cooking. How did you... Alright, well. Sucks. Bars. How are we doing? Alright, we got a few more copper. Let's make like 20 copper bins, and we'll make some iron barrels. I don't know, like 30. And that should stock us up for a while. I realize I'm like spending all of my time on this screen. Spending all my time on the, keep the masterful one, dump the others. Auto dump is awesome. Alright, dump all that. Actually, wait a second. Before we do that, let's remove one of the chairs. Remove that building. We're going to dump the throne. And we're going to build a chair instead. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, build the masterpiece one. So, hopefully they're going to carry that up to the dump. And they did. Okay. Pull the lever. And obviously in the future we'll do that with more items, but for now, that's a pretty good start, I think. So I'm going to cut this episode here. Next time we're going to hopefully get more Masterwork stuff. We're going to start putting Masterwork stuff everywhere. We could probably start doing that with like beds and things, but yeah, I don't know we're going to do that. I don't know. I'll think about it, whether or not I want to cut down all that wood. But that's for, you know, later time. So, see y'all later.